Welcome to day 2 of my 3-day vlog out in the van. This is 3 days where I'm testing the van for the first time. Stick with it because I'm going to be giving you some tips to improve your van, your bus, your comfort, your easeability, your usability of the vehicle that you're making, you've made, or you're about to buy. I'm just running it up now. Before I leave, I'm running the engine up for 5 minutes this morning just to let it expand, let it get some heat in it, let the oil thin, preventing any future damage that I could avoid, which could potentially be created by jumping in it and thrashing it up the road from cold, if you like. So always run it up in the morning, have a walk round. Don't necessarily have to put a tyre gauge on, but have a walk round and look at the condition of the tyres. Make sure none of them look flat compared to when you set off on the journey, because one thing a lot of people get wrong is they'll do checks before they leave for a big journey, which I highly recommend, but then that's it. No, you need to check before you leave. You need to check the next morning after you've done the big journey to see if anything's changed during that time, and then you need to check each day and then check when you get home, because just because you checked before you left, it doesn't mean that your vehicle will stay in that condition the whole time. So like I said, stick with it, hit that like button, because I'm going to be sharing with you things that I think you will benefit from when out and about in your vehicle to keep it on the road and keep your journey, your travels safe and enjoyable. Thanks for watching. Let's get into the vlog. Okay, so the weather's just starting to pick up now, it's just starting to warm up, but I thought I'd take this opportunity to show you guys, because I appreciate some of you are new to the channel, some of you have joined the channel halfway through the build or even more recent than that. So I thought I'd take this time to show you round. So this is my 56 plate T5. Obviously it's barn door edition. So when I bought this, it was just a works van, so I've put the pop top on it, I've put all the glass in it. Pretty much most of the things you can see now, and I'm going to show you now, I've done myself. So looking in the back, I've got the rear doors to carpet yet, and I'm just halfway through fitting the curtains to the barn doors. I've wrapped the 2 lower panels in leather just to break it up from the carpet a little bit. Obviously the carpet, I've carpeted all inside. I've got 4 spotlights, so to that side, to that side. I went for the grey charcoal carpet, really nice. I think it's finished really well. Got the blackout curtains all the way around. I added some air vents into the 2 rear quarters, and that there is the tow bar electrics, because as you've seen on the conversion, I fitted the tow bar. Still some jobs to do. I've got obviously little bits of tidying up to do. One tip I can say is anchor points. So these anchor points to hold things down are crucial. That is a must for me after this trip out. So things I've found so far that I would benefit from, or even I would change or do differently, is one is definitely the anchor points. So you've got your 4 VW ones there. I am going to put some more in the front. It didn't come, this van didn't come with any more, but there is obviously supposed to be some more. And I'm going to put some on the side of the cupboards so I can bungee things down like my bike, because that's solid now. It doesn't move, it doesn't rattle. I've got that end panel to carpet. I've done a lot of the trim in leather. I've wrapped it in leather, as you can see under the gear stick there. The A pillars I've done in leather, I'll show you in a second, and I've done the lower B pillars. I'm going to be connecting the leisure battery up soon, I haven't connected it yet. It is all installed, but I'm waiting to put the cupboard in here to house the electrics. I did a drop down panel there for access to the battery charger and the main switch. This is one of the best things I did. I put a safe here, which has currently got my laptop and my other cameras all in, locked away, and then I did this plate on magnets so that you can hide it away like that. I think it's a good little neat trick, and it's also practical as well, which is the key with this van. Obviously I've just got loads of stuff in it at the moment because I've come away, I've come to Swansea and I'm bouncing. I'm in Porthcawl at the moment, so I'm bouncing to and from Porthcawl and Swansea with my bikes, with my cameras, with my drone. Moving on round, in the front I fitted Recaro reclinable seats, a bit more leather there. I painted the steering wheel lock, as you can see. Yet again, everything I'm showing you guys, pretty much there's a video on it. This is a swivel base, so this seat does completely rotate round. Done that end panel as well. There's the A pillars that I mentioned, wrapped in leather. Done all the roof lining in carpet. This is great. I've never really used a glove box in any of the vehicles I've owned before, but this has got my sat nav and that in now, and it's got my camera mounts and some other stuff that I don't want to put in the safe, but I want to put away, and it's lockable, which is absolutely great. GoPro mount there that I've been getting the time lapse on that you would have seen in yesterday's vlog. Tartan gear gaiter and the Audi TT surround. In fact, actually, let me just touch on that gear gaiter surround a second. The guys at Seems So Loved have actually sent me a little parcel out. So they've sent me in matching tartan, the same as the gear gaiter, some seatbelt pads. So these guys, they go on your seatbelt like this. Let's get it square, let's get it nice. So they go on your seatbelt like that, and then when you've got your seatbelt on, it gives you like a little bit of trendy pad there, but also like a bit of cushion. They don't just do these, they don't just do the gaiters. Yeah, apologies for that. I had to move because I was on a pay and display car park, and I was trying to avoid paying just because it was empty. It was just quite early in the morning, and I thought, well, I'm just going to do this quick vlog and then move on. But the car park attendants didn't see it like that. Yeah, so moving on. When they're fitted, they're like that. Real nice little touch, and obviously they match the gear gaiter. I'll add some photos of what they make now. Their links to their social media are in the description box below, so if you guys want to check them out, feel free. Moving on, I fitted a 2014 VW Up steering wheel, the black edition, and I think it really went well once I had this powder coated and did the Audi TT ring gloss black also. I have got a solar panel that I just put in the window during the day just to trickle charge the battery. Not that I really need to, but I felt that it just gave me that little bit of topping up during the day. So I'm now on the seafront. This is where I am. So it's getting quite busy already, so I'm going to just quickly finish this here. So moving on round, I've got the Bmw T5, Bmw X5, sorry, staggered wheels, which are about to get powder coated. It's got a T5.1 front end, fold up mirrors. I've now fitted fitted this the day before I come. This is the wind deflector for the pop top, just to bounce the wind and the pressure over the roof rather than trying to lift the roof, although it can still get under here slightly. But yeah, it doesn't really affect it too much. Moving into the engine bay. This is the early engine, guys. This is the 1.9. This is weird being in public, guys. This is the early engine. This is the 1.9. It's got an uprated plenum on it, a custom made inlet manifold to do the EGR delete, but also to help with airflow. It's got an uprated front mounted intercooler on it. They're oversized, which I'm going to modify and change because I want to make more hard piping for it than all these additional join hoses and stuff. I have got the full engine cover, which I'm going to airbrush soon. That is an up and coming video, but it has been an up and coming video for about a year, so bear with it. So one thing I learned and one thing I wanted to put across on this video was little tips and tricks that I feel have worked for me or don't work so far. Obviously it's the first time in the van. This here was a great purchase. This little suction pad here with these open claws. This was £3.99 I think off eBay. And let me show you. It is great for that. Just simply having my phone there, I can see the screen, whether you've got your sat nav on or whether you get a message or a call, you can see who it is. I have got the Parrot, so I only accept calls through hands-free. One thing I will notice that I have the sat nav here either clipped to this or down here in the corner because it doesn't obstruct the miles per hour after 80 miles per hour, and I'm not going to be doing speeds like that anyway. So I like the sat nav down in the corner there. When the lead was over here, I did touch on it yesterday. The lead comes across here, which I don't mind too much, but the actual charger, once it's in, does stick proud here. So when you've got a drink in, you're kind of having to put your drink over and keep lifting it over. So I don't like that. So what I am about to do is, I'm actually going to mount a USB 12 volt socket, same as this, basically, but I'm going to mount it there so I can just have the wire go straight into it, and it hasn't got to obstruct me getting a drink out or anything like that. And also, because it's higher, it won't affect me getting in and out with my knees and stuff. So I'm going to do that. I find that that'll be a little modification that I will benefit from. Other than that, I'm really happy so far. That was just a quick look round. If you're new to the channel and you're new to this van, just showing you what I've got. A couple of little tips there, nothing major. We're going to move on with the day now. The sea hasn't gone out yet, but we're not going to let that stop us. We're going to capitalise on the scenery, and we're going to have a ride around Porthcrawl on the bike. Not necessarily doing much, but we're going to get some footage POV style of this beautiful place. Let's get into the action. So obviously yesterday, this is where we dropped down and rode along the concrete pad that runs down there, obviously because it's still early doors, the sea is still in. Later on we'll go back down there. So we're just riding across Porthcrawl seafront at the moment. Are we still on? Yeah. Thank you, mate. No worries. Like that. Awesome. Nice van here, guys. Definitely used, which is good. Good to see. What a start to the day. The worst bit about that, my foot got wet. So I started the day, I put a roll in here. Didn't commit, which is half the problem. Then went over, put my foot in this stinky water, and yeah, what a great start. So I'm right at the end, just about to have a go at this line. Here's the crash damage. So jeans are scrap, legs scrap, ankle scrap, and under my arm. Never mind, we're going to have a go at this. It's quite a far gap and there's water in the middle, so it should be fun. So now, sorry guys if you're not into the biking that much, just a day out. There is more stuff coming on the van. Just going to get a few lines done. I think now we'll go over here. As you can see, look how inconsistent the rocks are. I'm going to try and take off this really uneven surface. I'm going to try and get my back wheel to the edge here, drop down onto that, which is probably 6 foot gap, maybe a bit, but wish me luck. I'm already bleeding. I've already ripped my gloves, ripped my jeans, so your line carefully and try and be accurate, very accurate with wheels. So I'll end this video here, guys. Apologies for the wind noise. I've filmed this whole vlog series on the internal mic of the GoPro. Sun's in my eyes, so I'm just going to the end of this now to try and get a good photo. So I'll end the video here. Tomorrow I'm going to do, on the vlog tomorrow, I'm going to do morning checks, what to do, checking the oil, walking around before I start the vehicle in the morning. So hopefully it will show or educate people to do their own and just, you know, have good vehicle maintenance really. So thanks for watching and hopefully I'll see you in tomorrow's video. The guys at Seems So Loved.